My name is Matthew Hancock. 19 years old. I graduated from Good Hope High School last year. I'm now a student at Wallace State. I'm here to tell you about how sports has impacted my life and how it impacts others' lives. It's just an unbelievable thing on what sports can do for someone and the things that it'll always do for people. I've been able to play sports since I could walk. I was around my brother when he was playing sports growing up. I fell in love with the game of football and baseball. I was around my sister when she was a cheerleader, when she played softball, and it was just an unbelievable time that I always got to have when I was within a sport or something. The thing with sports is it does so many things for kids and has done so many things for me in my life. It's hard for other people to realize it unless they've experienced it within the sport. I grew up playing football, baseball, and basketball. My dad was a coach. He always pushed me to be the best that I could ever be. My brother coached me, and it was probably one of the best things that could have ever happened for me because they always pushed me to do my best and be my best no matter the situation. During my football season, my junior and senior year, I tore my knee and had season-ending injuries on both years. And during that time, it made me realize a lot of things that I never took into account before in life, because that could have easily been a situation where it could have impacted my life and changed my life forever and me not be able to do the things I am now. I finally realized that everything in this life isn't promised. I mean, it can be taken away from you in the snap of a finger. So really you just have to be able to love life and love every second that you're here, because nothing's ever promised. Now I try to help kids realize these things, and I try to impact other kids' lives, because within sports it's an unbelievable world. I help do baseball camps now, I help with football, I teach private lessons with my hitting coach that I grew up with, and it's unbelievable how much it really changes a kid's life being within a sport. The thing with sports is, no matter what, a sport is a safe place for someone to go. Most kids love to play sports, not just because they're getting to play, it's because they're getting to get away from a bad situation they're in, a bad home life that they're in. It gives them somewhere to go to take anger out, it lets them express their emotions, and they get to be their self, honestly. And it puts them in a better place because they don't have all the stress on them as much as they do outside of sports and school and everything. Within the years, I've always dreamed of helping kids and being able to coach kids to be the best they can be, because no matter what, you always have something to fall back on, no matter if that's your family or your coaches or your friends, because within sports you make so many new friendships, and it's basically like you formed a family, and you don't know how things will go after life, because I mean, even after sports end, you still have those people that you grew up with playing those sports. The thing with kids outside of here that I've noticed is kids outside of where I'm from most of them either have it a lot better or a bunch of them have it a lot worse. There's kids that grow up that dream about playing sports because they've seen all these older athletes and these professional athletes make it out of where they've come from, and it just has impacted them so much that they want to be like those people, and it teaches them the right ways to go in their life. Thank you. My name is Matthew Hancock, and I hope you enjoyed my speech.